If I could go back to when I was 20 or even 18, or honestly, the day I start working at age 16, I will tell myself one simple thing. Start investing and do it the right way. Not in a few years, not when things calm down, not when I think I'm making enough. No, the moment I start earning money, I should have been setting some of it aside. Because here's the truth most people don't fully understand until it's too late. Every year you wait to invest, you're not just losing the money you could have put in. You're losing the years of growth on that money. And growth is where the magic happens. If I had started at 16, even with small amounts, the difference today would be massive. Now, don't get me wrong, I did invest young. But here's where I made my biggest mistake. I didn't invest smart. When I was younger, I got caught up in the excitement of the risky play, like penny stocks, crypto, the next big thing. Remember the big GameStop thing and all that stuff, all those little crypto like Dogecoin and all that. Like I was in that, right? I was really that caught my attention, and yeah, I had some big wins. One stock I bought made me enough to help me with the down payment of my condo today. Another win and paid for a nice vehicle, my little Audi that I love, that I just paid cash. But here's the dark side no one talks about. That same mindset, chasing quick wins, also led to losses. And not just small ones. When you threat investing like a casino, the casino eventually wins. If I could talk to my 20 years old self, I'd sit him down and say, look, you're smart, you have ambition and all that, is good, but you're not invincible, man. Don't risk everything for a quick hit. Build something that lasts. I'd explain the concept of compound growth, not just as a theory, but as a weapon. Because here's the math that would have changed everything for me. If you invest $500 a month from age 20 and you get an average 10% annual return, which is roughly what the S&P 500 has returned historically since the 40s, you'd have over $1 million by the time you're 50. No magic, no lottery, just like no perfect timing, just consistency, right? That's the part most people miss. They think getting rich means finding the one investment that will explode. But the truth is, getting rich is about time in the market, not timing the market. If I had put the same effort I put into chasing risky trades, into building a portfolio of safe, reliable investment, I'd be in an even stronger position today. And I'm doing well now. 24, earning over 6 figures with no student debt and a stable career and all that. But I can't help thinking, what if I had started safe and early? The other thing I tell my younger self is this. You don't need to invest in everything. It's tempting to spread yourself thin, to try a bit of everything just in case. But in reality, a focused, simple approach wins. For me, that would have been investing mostly in index fund like the S&P 500. I know I'm talking about this a lot, but it's a safe one, guys. This is basically what when you give your money to a financial expert and they charge you a fee for placing your money. They basically just throw all your money in that, right? With maybe a small percentage in other safe, diversified assets. These funds have decades of history proving they grow over time, regardless of short-term drops. It's not exciting, but exciting isn't the goal. Stability is. Now I know what some people will say. But what about your big wins? Didn't they help you? And yes, of course they did. Those risky plays gave me moment of success, but they also taught me the hard truth. Every win made me want to risk more, and eventually that led to losses. It's just like casino, man. You can be up 5,000, 10,000, even 50,000, But if you keep playing, the odds will catch you. And in the market, the house is reality. Unpredictable events, market downturns, and your own emotions. So if you're 20 today or even younger, here's my advice, and listen to that. Start with safe investments. I know it sounds boring, but listen to that. Start with safe investments. Learn the basics of the market. Put your money where it will quietly grow while you live your life. And here's the best part. Once you build that safe foundation, you can still take risk with a small percentage. That way, even if those risky plays fail, your future is still secure. If you take nothing else from this, remember this. It's not about making a lot quickly. It's about making enough consistently for a long time. Imagine two people, okay? One starts at 20 with $200 a month in safe investment. The other waits until 30 and invests $500 a month. Who ends up with more at 50 years old? It's almost always the one who started earlier, even if they put in less money overall. That's the power of compounding. If I had understood this when I was younger, I would have saved myself a lot of stress and a lot of sleepless nights staring at charts. I would have built wealth in the background while focusing on my career, my life, and my happiness. That's what I want for you. Not the stress of wondering if you'll wake up to a huge gain or a huge loss, but the quiet confidence of knowing your money is growing every single day. So, if I was 20 years old today, here's what I do. Start investing immediately, even small amount. Put most of it into safe, proven investments like the S&P 500. Avoid chasing hype. Let time and compounding do the heavy lifting, because one day you'll thank yourself, and that feeling, knowing you set your future up right, is worth more than any quick win. Thanks for watching. I'm still new here on YouTube, and your support means a lot. If this helped you in any way or made you think differently about money, please give it a like, leave a comment. I read every single one of them. And subscribe for more real, no bullshit lessons about building a better future. We're all learning together, and I'm here to share what I've learned the hard way, so you don't have to. Take care, guys, and have a good one.